super abruptly, we just booked our next vacation, and it's a really big one to do only 3 months in advance. We're going on our honeymoon to France, land of pastries and turtlenecks. I can't wait to hear La Vie en Rose everywhere we go.
I can't wait to see the rats.
We are doing the Pokemon tour. We went to Japan, Gens 1 through 4. We went to New York, Gen 5. We went to France, Gen 6. Are we going to Hawaii next? No. It ends there. It's been a journey getting to this France trip. We were going to go 2 years ago, but then the whole Ukraine thing happened and we didn't want to go to Europe, so we went to Peru instead. And then we were going to take this France trip next year, which would have worked out for my 10-year anniversary of my first travel video, which was also to Europe, as well as Pokemon Legends ZA coming out, which is set in Paris, but this is still close enough. And we also got married this year, so it makes sense to take the honeymoon this year, plus it worked out better for how our vacation times work at work. Okay, we booked our French hotel.
Should I show pictures of how it looks like?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, this is the gallery. We have a balcony room. So our room is going to have a little balcony like this. This is the lobby. Oh, that's how the room looks like with the balcony. You see how it opens?
With both of the Japan hotels, with both of the Japan hotels, I went in completely blind. But this time, I'm actually seeing it ahead of time.
Well, with France specifically, I wanted to make sure we had a place that was like nearby, like very... Oh, that's the breakfast area. I wanted to make sure that we were nearby, like a metro, because that's something I wish I would have looked into more when we were in Japan. Ooh, that's how the outside looks. Ooh.
So, we just bought our tickets to...
He's
the Moulin Rouge. And now we're looking at Parfum Palace, or as rail people call it, the Palace of Versailles. And there's a lot of options here. Do we want to ride a bike?
No, the little train.
Do we want to take a rowboat? Or do we want a return trip by the little train? Where does it return you to? How little is the train?
I don't know. Like,
what is this chart? It's so complicated. Equestrian show? You have to choose which of the... Do you want the gourmet break? Do you want the little train? Do you want the bike ride? Do you want the boat ride? Or do you want the equestrian show?
Do you want lunch at the Petit Vinci?
Oh my god, this is... So,
the musical gardens?
So I'll be posting this clip in like 2 months. So if anyone who knows wants to travel back in time and help us decide, we could use some assistance. Since pickpocketing is such an issue in Paris, apparently, I got a big pack of plastic spiders. And instead of goods, I'm gonna have these in my pockets. So when someone pickpockets me, they'll be like, Sacre bleu, Ragné! And then I'll be like, oh my god, you were trying to pickpocket me. And I'll use the 2 French curses that I know on them. And that'll show them. We're doing our research before our France trip by seeing a play set in France. As part of our ongoing research and preparation for France, she's playing Assassin's Creed French Boys.
And the father was murdered in Versailles.
Where we're going.
And I can't wait to be like, that's where his dad died, Pierre.
And according to this game, French children are hideous and then grow up to be attractive once they slather makeup all over their hideous faces. So we're buying our Disneyland Paris tickets, and it caused us to reflect on Japan. And now we're like, damn, I wish we were just going back to Japan. It's kind of crazy because France was the #1 place I wanted to go, and Japan was like maybe number 2.
I think it was number 2 for you.
But now we haven't even gone to France, and we did, and I'm like, damn, I wish we were just going back to Japan. Like,
No, like I had a moment where I was like, where we're going from such a fun environment. The Japanese people were so fun. We went to the theme park, and it was okay to just be cray cray. And now
we're just gonna get pickpocketed everywhere we go, and dirty looks
and like you have to be careful.
Noses.
And it's just like, oh my god, the Paris syndrome is real, Jordan.
And we're not even there yet.
But yeah, it's just
because we were talking about, we were watching like videos from
Japan,
Tokyo, Japan, and Universal Japan, and then she was like, "Oh, we can ride. It's a small world." I'm like, "Oh, maybe it'll be in Japanese."
Oh, it's gonna be in
French.
Well, also the thing is about Disneyland Paris, they speak Spanish, English, and French.
Wow.
So there's some Spaniards that work there, and shockingly, they were actually nicer than the French people when I was there in 2015. Right. But yeah, I wish we were back in Japan. Oh, maybe in like 2 years we'll go back. Who knows?
My new number 1 is Australia, which
he went with you.
Which I've enticed her with the idea that we could stop at Japan.
No, at the way back, yes, because I'm like, if we go. He's also sad because he wants to go to Japan.
Poppy wants to go to France.
Lugosi would be popular in Japan, now that I think about it. He's kawaii. Hi.
Our trip is this week.
Oh my god.
Less than...
Wait, I want to say my thing.
Less than 1 week.
Bank of America sucks.
That's the whole point of this video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't able to pay for trying to pay for the Moulin Rouge, like, ruined my account for several days. And just now I tried to pay for the hotel down payment, and it didn't work. We had to use her card. So we're going to see if I can, like, pay for things in France, or...
It's all going to be me.
Okay. I only have 1 more day of work until I take Pabu to my dad's house, come back, and we go to Deerfield Beach to go to France. I got through a bunch of stuff this week. It's been stressful. I'm so scared that I'm going to have something come up for while we're in France, and I'm not going to be able to do it. I lost sleep over it last night. And Sophia is nervous that our card is not going to work, as discussed in a previous clip. The card is having issues, and she's like, oh my god, cash. Oh my god, leaving on time. And I'm just over here like, I better not have an appointment scheduled for next week. And I swear to God, if somebody pickpockets me, there's gonna be a French Revolution too, and that revolution's gonna be Jordan kills every pickpocket in France. You motherfuckers.
You know what's the worst part about the pickpockets?
What?
If you fight them, you will get arrested.
I know! How am I supposed to beat a villain who can't... You can't... It's like when Lex Luthor was president.
But yeah, that's Jordan's anxiety. My anxiety is delay flight. For some reason...
Yeah.
Well, because they can reschedule. They have to reschedule it.
Yeah.
Delta has it in their policy. I checked. Yeah. But that means we probably wouldn't be sitting next to each other. Which would suck. I would fight them on that.
Oh yeah, were we supposed to be making this G-rated so that the kids could watch?
Yeah.
Whoops!